يا أبا صالح.
This is our time. This is our time to shine, and this is our time to change. 1100 years have gone, and your Imam is not with you. Why is he not with you? Not because he doesn't want to be with you. It's because you don't allow him to come to be with you. The biggest problem is this, that we ourselves are not prepared, and we ourselves are not receptive to that Imam to come. Unlike our brothers in the other denominations, we don't believe that there needs to be bloodshed or Armageddon or wars or conflict before our Imam comes. You see, our Imam, according to the tradition, the very first quality he has was Sahib Dawat Nabawiyah. He's the grandson of Rahmat lil Alameen. He invites people with love and compassion. The biggest fallacy today for people when they look at Mahdiism is this: they've not understood it at all. And the reason why also is that they don't want to understand it is this. Because the truth of the matter is this, that we are waiting for a man who's compassionate. We're waiting for a man who in the hadith says when he goes to Kufa, for 3 days he'll invite people, he'll call people through love. Our biggest movement should be a movement of compassion and love. This Mahdi that people talk about with a sword, killing, bloodshed, that's not the Imam that we're waiting for. Don't ever fall into that trap, because this has not come from our traditions. It comes from other traditions that seep in. The many things now which we take for granted and we take as fact, it's not fact at all. Many things are seeping in from other traditions. You see, the literal meaning of Armageddon means a clash of two ideologies. Perhaps there may be before the end of time a clash of two ideologies. But that doesn't mean that there's doom and gloom. That's a Christian concept that the world must destroy. The whole concept of Dajjal in and of itself is actually a Christian concept. Within Shi'ism, the hadith on Dajjal are not strong. We've got it from Sunniism, and they've got it from Israeliyat. In fact, there's no muhkam tradition on Dajjal. This is why the hadith says there's only 5 things qat'i before the coming of the Imam. I'm not saying that there may not be a Dajjal figure. Dajjal, if you go back to the actual meaning of it, basically means an enemy of God. Many Christian interpreters would say that it's been mentioned 3 times in the Bible. Actually, the term enemy of God, or people who have been enemies of God, are over 20 times in the Bible. Therefore, who are we waiting? People who are anti-God. When I say anti-God, I don't mean people who are atheists. Atheists can and are good people. We're talking about those people who go against the ethics of God. God is compassionate. Human beings who go against compassion. God is caring, giving, loving. All of these good qualities. When a person goes against that, that person becomes Yazid. There's a difference there. It's not which religion you follow or if you don't follow a religion. It's possible you don't follow a religion, but you're a good human being. That light can still penetrate you. These tears can still take you to a maqam. Remember this. God's door is always open, da'imul faiz, continuously mercy in abundance is coming towards humanity. Allah gives to everyone, 7 billion people on this earth. If you think today that Yazid wasn't getting signs from Allah, when Rasulullah is coming in his dream and saying, don't kill my son, that's the biggest sign. If you still deny that sign, then yes, you're Yazid. Today, every single human being on earth gets some sign, gets something. This is why they say opportunities are such, when you take it, you climb and you climb and you climb. Take the opportunities of goodness. There's no one in the world that doesn't get these opportunities. Every single human being has an opportunity to go towards heaven, to go towards Sirat al-Mustaqim. And I'll give you an example. When that old lady crosses the road and she's unable to carry her bags, whether you're Christian, Jew, Muslim, atheist, you have an opportunity from Allah to go and help that lady. Why? When you help her, what happens? You go to the next stage and the next stage and the next stage. Have we not seen people like Musa come from the house of Fir'aun? Have we not seen things like this? The purpose of these stories in the Quran are not just stories. We've seen followers of the Ahlul Bayt come from households which were anti-Ahlul Bayt. We've seen people in our own time, we've seen people rise from communities whose mothers and fathers hate Ahlul Bayt and the Shia of the Ahlul Bayt. Isn't that a contradiction? No, that's taking your opportunity. This is what Wilayah is about in Akhir al-Zaman. You truly want your Imam to come? Take your opportunities as they come. Remember, your pact of Wilayah, above and beyond everything else, is service to God's creation. How much are you serving God's creation? That's the question. When you see somebody in difficulty, do you serve them? Do you help them?
كل بلية